Okay, this is LeetCode 49, group anagrams. And so the key idea for solving this question is basically you're going to use a frequency array. So basically what a frequency array does is it basically counts how many times a character exists in the array. So this frequency array would be like 1A, 1E, and 1T. And then you're going to group the anagrams, and basically the property of anagrams is it has to have the same number of letters and the same frequency, but it can be scrambled. So eat and ate would be anagrams. And so basically by property of anagrams, you know that all anagrams have to have the same frequency array, as in they have to have the same number of characters in each one. So basically by converting each string into its frequency array, we just have to check all of the strings that have the same frequency array, group them together, and then return each of the groups. So what this is going to look like is basically you're going to have a map like so, and then your key is going to be the frequency array, so 1A, 1E, and 1T, and this is going to map to a list, and we're going to have 8, we're going to have eat, and we're going to have T. And you're going to continue with this, so let's say tan, we have tan, so 1A, 1T, 1N, and this is going to map to nat and tan. And yeah, and then we have bat, which is 1A, 1B, 1T, which I'm not going to include because I think it's self-explanatory at this point. So basically all you have to figure out is how do you create these frequency arrays, and then put them into a hash table or a hash map, and then which maps the frequency array to the list of lists. Then you have to iterate through the hash map through each value and gather all of these into a list, and which you use as the output. So to convert the strings into frequency arrays, I'd suggest using an array of 26 characters. So basically the first index would be A, the second would be B, and then you have C, and so on. And so you're going to have 26 of these. And so this way, basically you'll be able to, because the input has to be lowercase English characters, you know that you only need there's only 26 lowercase English characters, so you only need an array of length 26. And so I've shortened it here, but let's say this went all the way to Z. So you have this array of 26, and then every time two arrays have the same values, you know that they have the same frequency. And then you have to store this in the hash map somehow. In Python, you can convert this list into a tuple, and you can use tuples as the key here, and then you just map it to an array or a list as I showed before with all the strings. And yeah, that's basically it. So just to reiterate, you want to get a frequency array for each string, and I suggest using an array of 26 characters. Then you want to put all of these into a map, which you're going to group them, which you're going to map a frequency array into a list of all of the strings that have that frequency. And by doing so, you group all of the anagrams together. And then finally, you need a way to iterate through the map, and you're going to output all of the lists in the map. You want to join all of the lists together into the final output. And yeah, that's about it.